COVID-19, Megathread, week of April 23 April 29th. What's a fanbase that scares the hell out of you?
Anyone that makes being a fan so much part of their identity that not liking, let alone disliking, their idol is a personal insult and calls for attack. Whether it's the Bayhive, attacking Becky, politicians, K-pop, sports figures, anybody.
The fans and Webtoons comments section. I just read the new chapters on my Webtoons and bounds. Went there once, never again. The ones who are attracted to serial killers and school shooters.
The fan bases of serial killers. Certain K-pop fandoms, but not all. Some of them are pretty peaceful. I just feel bad for the idols they admire. It seems like the fans control their lives. Undertale fangirls. I used to be in there and it was terrifying how many entitled kids on there were talking about killing people and not in the actual game.
Serious. People who worked at hotels during Furry/anime/sci-fi/comic/other conventions. What crazy shit did you see go down? Which celebrity would be least likely to be accused of sexual misconduct?
Bob Ross, may he rest in peace.
David Attenborough.
Betty White.
Mr. Rogers. At least a quarter of these will one day show up on r/a like milk.
Weird Al.
Dolly Parton.
Redditors who watch anime, what's your favorite opening song?
I don't watch too much anime, but I thought that the Noragami Season 2 theme, Hey Kids, was fantastic. Season 3 when frown.
Dank.
Bloody Stream Coda.
Death Parade's opening. Fires by Bradio. Battle Cry, Samurai Champloo. R.I.P. Nujabes, the father of lo-fi.
Madoka or Sword Art come to mind firstly. A lot of Naruto ones I enjoyed. It's too difficult to choose one.
Serious, what's something you thought only existed in porn but actually experienced in real life?
Well, as a former pool boy, you do in fact cross really lonely housewives who will try to have sex with you.
Fisting. I honestly thought people only did that in porn. Being fucked while the guy is standing and holding you up.
How would you feel about a ban of "How are you today" questions on the sub?
How about a ban on the 5 most asked questions on Reddit? Or a ban on how would you feel questions? Fuck it, let's just ban /r/AskReddit. Sure, but let's also ban the how would you feel about, insert something most people agree with, questions, such as yours. I'd prefer a ban of how would you feel about questions which are thinly veiled leading questions.
How would you feel about a ban of how would you feel questions on this sub?
Is this a trick question, asking us how we feel about eliminating a question that is essentially how do you feel?
If we banned all the stupid reposts, there'd be nothing left. Edit. This unhelpful shitpost is now one of my top 10 Reddit comments.
Who still sleeps with a stuffed animal as an adult?
Yes, and his name is Spud. He had his own Instagram account. I have no idea why I'm still single. I still have my very first stuffed animal, and he stays in my bed always.
Does taxidermy count?
I sleep on my side a lot and I found that a decent sized stuffed animal is the perfect thing to support my arms so they don't hang awkwardly. I have a 2-year-old who occasionally leaves her stuffed animals in my wife and I's bed. Does that count?
You have 15 seconds to ruin a wedding. What do you do in the 15 seconds?
I release the bees.
Just stand in the aisle and scream. Works best if you're not a child.
Toe pump the flower girl into space.
Propose to my so.
Announce a pregnancy.
Take a heaving shit on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, Mr. and Mrs. Bob Vance.
At what moment did you know you effed up?
When my mom called my first, middle, and last name. Told her to hold on because I needed to write my will.
I stalked this popular girl in our school on Instagram and accidentally uploaded her bikini pic in my story. I only saw the post 16 hours later.
I asked a woman when she was due. She told me she wasn't pregnant.
I was a troublesome young person. So the first time I got arrested as an adult, I called my uncle and was like, "Ha, funny story, I'm in jail, bail?" And he said I wouldn't. Yeah, but this is real life now. Still, no. Damn it.
Crying after sex because I was such a religious Christian boy back then.
I used to use tongs to get toast out of the toaster.